Why would they hide the true wealth of the average American? All right, so I'm reading this paper right here from NBER, the National Bureau of Economic Research. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, the door just opened, and I don't see anyone coming in. And so a ghost is here for Halloween. Boo! Boo! Scary. And the reason the door just opened is because one, Sir Pablo, type 1 each, just came in, and now it's cold outside, and the cold weather is getting in here. Oh, knuckleheads, love them to death. All right, anyway, so I'm reading this article right here, this research paper of National Bureau of Economic Research. The underreporting and transfers of household surveys is nature and consequence. And this is from NBER, Cambridge, Massachusetts, dateline July 2009. And you're like, Josh, that's old. Nah, dude, it ain't old, trust me. How do I know it's not old? Social Security still won't reference anymore the Consumer Population Survey from the Census Bureau. Why? Because the consumer population of CPS underreported income significantly. And that came out in 2018 or something like that. They haven't updated since. And there's other issues that this paper addresses too that certainly haven't addressed. It's just the whole thing's silly. So they're under accounting income for the average American. I'm going to show you by how much. It's insane. Let me close this door. Hold on. It's cold here in Georgia. Brr, cold. So abstract. High rates of understatement are found for many government transfer programs and in many data sets. This understatement has major implications for our understanding of economic well-being and the effects of transfer programs. Now they've been documenting the understatement of income for decades. We're gonna go to the introduction. First, underreporting of benefits leads analysis to overstate the dispersion of the income distribution of the retirement of the entire population of various demographic groups, such as the aged. And we can talk about the income, what do they say, the income discrepancy? No, whatever it is, the income, a lot of rich people, a lot of poor people. I can't remember. They call that something, you know what I'm talking about. But right here again, underreporting of benefits needs analysis to overstate the dispersion, the income inequality, that's what it is, of the income distribution of the entire population or over various demographic groups such as the aged, i.e. retirees. For example, the official income and poverty report for the U.S. Census Bureau provides such statistics. Again, income inequality. The current population survey. The current population survey is what? The data set for the official U.S. statistics on income. All right, let's keep going. We calculate reporting rates in 5 large household surveys that are approximately random samples of the entire non-institutionalized population. All right, the right here. Income from the CPS are the source of the official U.S. poverty rate and income distribution stats. And it's not just CPS either. It's SIPP, which is specifically designed to determine the eligibility and recipient of government benefits. PSID, the main source of information on changes in income and poverty over a lifetime. The ACS replaced the census long form and is the household survey with the largest sample, and then the consumer expenditure survey, the main source of consumption information in the U.S., which is what I based this book on, Relax and Retire. All right, so let's go into some of this stuff, because this is freaking nuts, dude. I knew it was bad. I didn't know how bad. All right, so I'm going to show you something right here. This is just going to be AFDC. All right, I'm not an AFDC, but you know when they talk about the income inequality, okay, income inequality just looks at income, but income is being underreported significantly. Watch, now I'm just going to show an example. AFDC, aid to families with dependent children, temporary assistance for needy families. All right, so we're going to look at this. The administrative total, how much they spent in millions of dollars in 2000, we got to go to 2004, right here. Well, I guess I didn't highlight it. So I'm just going back to 1991 because that's why I highlighted. But I just give an example. It's the same thing. They spent $20.743 billion administrative total. How much did they spend? That's what they spent. And that's in 1991. All right. How much actually went reported to various recipients? 62%. 62%. It's crazy. So they said, look, we got survey PSID, which is, what's the PSID again? That's the PSID. I forgot what it stands for. Is the what is that? Hold on a second, right quick. Pause this. It's the panel study of income dynamics. Panel study of income dynamics, which is used to measure the changes of poverty and income over a lifetime. All right, so PSID in 1991. For AFDC and TANF, they had almost $21 billion of total spending on those two programs. How much did PSID calculate? Only $12.9 billion. A 62% rate they counted. That means they missed 38% of the people who received the benefit. You go fast forward to 2004, and they only counted for 51% of the total. Oh, well, I'm on an AFDC. All right, let's go food stamps. Here's food stamps right here. They accounted for 85% of food stamps in PSID. And if you want to go to CPS, the current population survey, they only counted for 53%. And again, current population survey is the official data of poverty in the United States. And 48% for ANF, that's the aid to families with dependent children. So basically 50% of food stamps, 50% of AFDC, and temporary assistance for needy families were counted in the current population survey, which measures the income poverty or the poverty statistics in the United States. All right, it gets more than that. Social Security. All right, so we had in 2006, did you make up your mind, dog? Make up your mind? We had $526 billion spent on this is just OASDI, old age survivor disability insurance. We had $526 billion spent. The CPS reported only 89% of that. So they got a pretty high number, but they still missed 10%. 10% of the benefits the current population survey did not ascertain. So there's 10% benefits floating out there. So CPS inherently is underreporting by at least 10% on just Social Security alone. PSID is about 73%. So the PSID, which looks at income and measures it over time, was only getting 73 cents on the dollar. That means 27 cents of Social Security benefits were not being accounted for in PSID. Crazy, man. All right, it gets more. Let's keep going. And I mean, it's been like this for years. PSID, 74% in 1970. For some reason, in 1988, they got 95%, and then they went back down to 73% in 2004. What's that about? Right, let's keep going. All right, right here. This is without even disability insurance. This is just old age and survivors insurance. The PSID averages about 87% of their accounting. So if they spend $1, PSID is only accounting for 87 cents. CPS accounts for 87 cents too. Still, I mean, they're missing 13%. Here, and then disability insurance, they're measuring pretty good. 94, 95% of disability. All right, let's keep going here. You ready? Supplemental security income, SSI. Supplemental security income. That's not what your Social Security gives you. That's what you get if you're poor. It's not very much, but even here. All right, SSI. PSID only accounts for 63% of the dollar spent. CPS only accounts for 75% of the dollar spent. Unemployment insurance. CPS only accounts for 67% of the dollar spent. PSID, man, it's all over the place. Only 73% on average. Workers' comp. PSID only accounts for 35% of workers' comp. CPS, 50% of workers' comp. EITC, Earned Income Tax Credit. Only CPS does this. PSID doesn't do Earned Income Tax Credit simply because it's measuring poverty statistics as a CPS. They only account for 82% of EITC. On average, it's about 72%. 82% is in 2000. Most recent, in 2006. On average, it's 72%. I mean, I guess that's it. Hold on a second. Hear these numbers. Then you see the video I just did yesterday on they've been lying to us about income for freaking decades, man. You know, these are not known. Everyone knows this. Well, everyone who has a freaking brain. to think and actually say, huh, these are Northwestern studies. You guys from Northwestern, the other guys from I think Harvard or something like that. These aren't freaking shrinking violets in their basement dwellers like me. Notre Dame, Northwestern, University of Chicago. I mean, and nothing's being done, and everyone's acting like America's so poor, poverty riven, and people are like, how do people have all this money? Well, because they're not reporting it relative to the income they have. If I spend $100, all right, $100 on Finney's food, and then that's because I'm just looking at Finney. You want to come up? I want to say hi? No. If I spend $100 on Finney's food, so I go to Costco. Come here, baby. I want everybody to see old Finney. Come here, uppy, come on. There we go. There he is. Oh yeah, I got you next, Pablo. If I spend $100 on this food, right? So I go to Costco, I buy $100 of food for Finney, all right? And then Costco only reports that I spent 50 cents on $50 on food for Finney. That's an underreporting of income for Costco by $50. Will the IRS allow that to happen? Of course not. Costco has more than the $50 they reported. But for some reason, if we can continue to propagate this, whatever that word is, promote this idea that Americans are basically one step removed from poverty, because look at our income, it's acceptable. Why? Again, it's just to keep you in fear, man. That's what they want. They want you thinking you're one, like Clinton used to, we're one paycheck away from homelessness. It's such a freaking scam. And the crazy thing is, it goes beyond politics, man. They've been doing this for Bush, Obama, the whole thing. It's just, frankly, the real reason is to get more government spending. Is all there is to it. Keep you in fear, get more government spending. Anyway, the numbers are the numbers, man. They're just being lied to across the board by people who aren't up to any good. We've got University of Chicago, Notre Dame, Northwestern professors pointing this out. We've had professors all throughout history pointing at history, since I've been born, pointing this stuff out. And the citations these guys have go back to like 1977, saying, look, we're underreporting transfer incomes. And transfer income is Social Security, disability, it's EITC. We're underreporting this. And yet we're going to go through like, oh, there's an income discrepancy and poor people need more, blah, 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 blah. It's crazy, man. And on top of it, say, look, it's, they just do whatever they want to justify more government spending, more government control. And I just hope that people watching this channel don't fall for it. All right. Love your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter. Again, you can buy my books, man. They're all on sale. I think this one actually I just put on sale on Kindle. I forgot what I did, but I think it is on sale now as of today. I can't remember if it's a free Kindle countdown book or if it's I can't remember. But go on, look at my show notes down there, and you'll see links to all my books. All right, love your thoughts. We'll see you. Happy Halloween! Oh, I'm gonna dress up as Pablo and be so cute. Look at Pablo. Hi, Pablo. He lost his bottom tooth. You see that? He lost his bottom tooth. That's what we call Meth Pablo. He used to be called Stoner Pablo, but all that smoking the meth Pablo, is that what they do, smoke meth? He lost his tooth. You can't really see it, but yeah, look at that. Oh, poor babe. There he goes. Look at that. Toothless. Oh. All right, we'll see you.